today's adventures. My wife has a day off from work, kind of one of those things where if you don't take a day, you kind of lose it type of situation. So she's been telling me for like the last week, hey, I got to take a day off. What are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. So I said, I don't know. Like, kiddo's at school today. I said, what do you want to do? She goes, I want to cut firewood. Well, I'm never going to argue with a woman that wants to go cut firewood. So that's what we're doing today. A little colder than what it was supposed to be. We got a 6 degree wind chill right now. And I'm not sure what that is for our Canadian friends. -15 maybe, close there I believe. So my dad said he'd come out and help also. I'm mostly here for moral support, as most of you know. I wish I could be running a saw right now, but man, I just can't wait to get behind a saw. So Dad came over yesterday, dropped down a few of these little ash trees. I got a pile of elm that could be cut and split up, and who knows what we're gonna get into. Fill a basket or two today and we'll call it good. Nothing too strenuous. So that's what we're gonna do. A little bit of a wind today. As you can see, flag staying pretty busy. So, all right, go figure we picked the coldest day of the week, but that's all right. At least we don't have to fight with mud. So let's get out there and watch her do some work. I think the chickens went out today, but we're still having that situation with a hawk, so they're gonna have to stay in there for a little longer. Real quick while we go out there, some of these ash trees are kind of small. They're just ones that were close to the driveway that Dad dropped yesterday. A lot of people might think they're not even worth cutting up, but I just hate seeing a good ash tree that died to the emerald ash borer just lay and rot and go to waste. So these were all standing yesterday, and they'll burn. So if they're too rotten, we'll just throw them on the outside burn pit. But if we can get good wood for the house out of some standing dead ash, I'm all about it. Why are you guys being so loud today? Huh? Where's Shelly? I don't see Shelly. Shelly must be in the hen house. What do you think about your first real firewood experience?
I think that's my chainsaw now.
Hey babe, guess what?
What?
I put my name on a wait list for a 500i yesterday.
I get to keep the point.
If you don't have one of these, you don't know what you're missing. Do got to get an automatic shut-off for that, though. That's the only problem with that. Well, that's going to wrap up today's video. First of all, I want to say thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this content. It's nice to start getting outside and doing some more of the stuff that I'm interested in. There's been way too much sitting around the house for me lately. But on the flip side of that, there's not a whole lot I can do. So I figured if I couldn't be the one out there cutting and splitting wood, who else to better be out there with than your wife and your dad. So she did a fantastic job today. That's her first time ever really cutting firewood. We went over a lot of safety things, and I think she did a fantastic job. And it's a learning process. The more you do it, the more comfortable you become. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know how that goes. But you got to start somewhere, and that's what's important. And she has a drive to, she loves being outdoors. That's the main thing with my wife. So if we're not, you know, going on boat rides or going fishing or hunting or camping or hiking, you know, at least we're out there spending time together, cutting firewood. Big thank you to my dad for really helping us out so much. My mom and stepdad were going to come out today and help us also. My mom wasn't feeling well. With everything going around, we said, you know, just take your time. Let's make sure you don't have COVID, and we'll go from there. She did call me back, saying she's feeling better today, and the doctor doesn't think it's COVID. So I'm glad to hear that. You know, it's just there's so much going on right now. Everyone's getting sick. So we try and stay in our own little kind of bubble with just close family and go that route. But even with my mom, that doesn't work. You know, you never know what you're going to run into going to the grocery store, you know, stuff like that. But it's kind of an uncertain time in the country, like it's been for, you know, going on a year. So we just do the best we can. But we got 1.5 cages of ash stacked up. That half cage, a little more than half, I'd say. Yeah, a little more than half. We're going to put that in the garage. Probably start burning that here soon. I got a little oak in there now that I'm getting low on the cage. We cut up obviously more than those 3 logs that were there. And out of all the logs we cut today, there was only 3 pieces of firewood that were punky. And in the video, that's what my wife was tossing to the side. But, man, I love ash firewood, and it's just a shame to see it stand here and just rot away. And the more time I'm out, you know, walking around the house, I see more and more ash trees that are there. And if we can get to the easy ones, that's what we're going to do right now. Like I said, big shout out to my dad. He came over yesterday, knocked down a few, and then a few more today. So thank you for that. Guys, we'll talk to you later. And as always, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button. Take care, everybody. Be safe.